Hello everyone. We're just gonna be doing Empyrean this time. Go- I was a little tired after work. Had a nap on the bus on the way home, but just gotta do something more relaxing. Require which should require no reading and just building and maybe some action. We'll see. Things that, well, for me, doesn't require a lot of too much effort. Things that I enjoy doing more than reading and such. So what's going on? Well, there we go. It appears like enhanced is working well. What was all of that? So where are we? Iron must be near the copper one from memory. Yes, we're by the copper one, which I checked and it didn't have an amazing amount, so we're going to be doing other things. Gonna let it be for a little longer. Achieve orbit for the first time. All good, Fresco. Thanks for coming by and lurking. Did it reset my achievements, perhaps? Because I don't know. I don't know about you, but I've been... I kind of recall going to and from into and out of atmosphere rather frequently. I'm doing well, thanks. Just a little tired from work. Hello, zombie. How are you? Is good, just tired. Well, was tired until I had a nap on the bus and on the bus home and an energy drink after that. Good thing I installed good brakes. Good reverse thrusters. Yes, yes, yes. Now we are going to this onto this. Might not be able to go from the back anymore. Once I'm done with it, but we'll see. Ouch. Alright. We don't need you open. So wait. Cool. F4. Gonna attach it to this first. Because it won't, once I'm done with the upgrades, it won't need one of these. Yo, it downgraded it further. Oh, I don't want it. Oh, alright. I didn't know that. Don't want to downgrade it that far, but I didn't know you could downgrade it that far. Still want it to be able to handle some hits, just in case they send a drone or something. Hopefully we can give this a multi-tool turret on top. And as for the front, give it a harvester up front. Maybe change the look somewhat to fit in the harvester. Harvesting containers and such, but alright. There we go. Now we're going to see how much of the stuff we can give it. Hello, Randy. Everyone's joining in. Welcome, welcome. You shouldn't be in there. Hover vessel. Is it going to be in here? Harvesting module. Which I obviously can't get that. That's a shame. Gatling laser cannon, railgun. What's in devices? What's that? Small shield booster. Alright. How am I don't think I have a lot of... Yeah, I got 3. Mechanical drill for 9. Let's see. Those are missile turrets, light plasma. We can do the container stuff. Light cannon, Vulcan. Medium modulated pulse laser. Still the jets. Bulldozer. Reinforced combat steel bulldozer blade, traditionally used for landscaping and demolishing. Can demolish trees, surface rocks, and function as a passable shield to incoming fire. Interesting. But I'm 1 away from the harvesting module. Light Gatling micro... There's the micro lasers. Oh, there it is. Pull turret. It's at the end of that. Can I take some of this back? Unlearn some of this stuff? Well, alright then. Maybe a change of plans, maybe? Because the other thought I had was maybe starting the capital ship. Which then I would have access to certain things. Experimental. This is an experimental scenario device that may not be fully balanced, work right, and may be removed in a future update. This is the culmination of over 2 years of development work trying to make drone bays useful. If this isn't useful now, it never will be. It's being provided as is. Drone base space. Oh, that's the Hawk fighter bay for fighting things. I got a lot of the stuff for the big Well, apart from the turrets. I got a basic sentry turret. But that's about it. Alright. That's what it's gonna be. Could do the sandwiches, but let's do a pizza and I got another. I actually, I don't think I have. No, I've eaten a pizza. Does it reset my achievements or something? Whatever. How much? 1,240. Capital. We are going to need the capital ship starter block. And then after that, we are going to need quite a number of these. So let's get all of these going. On something. Okay, we're going to need one of these. Let's do 2 of these. One of these. Some of these, one of these. Basic plasma turbine. At least one of these, 2 of these. And alright. They can keep on going with that. It's not ideal, but we can start salvaging this stuff. A different way. If anything, it does provide. This will at least provide storage space. Is it open? Yes, it is open. With their temporary drone base, I'm also thinking it might be better to thinking it might be better to something or other that's not coming to mind at the moment. Use a capital ship rather than my combat fighter. It's probably going to have shields and a lot more guns. Also, a capital ship is going to make things a lot more easier. At least until I get better weapons for the combat vessel. This is this landing pad. I suppose I could do that core thing one commenter suggested doing. I mean, I don't see why not. I can't make it. I can't think of any good enough excuse not to. Might end up making these salvage runs more profitable. Well, it definitely will, because then I can use it for wait, what the? Am I on a hill? I must be on a hill. There we go. What is it? If you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna turn that off. Because you don't need to be on. That's weird. Why was there a dude out here? You're shooting in all sorts of directions, I take it. I don't see that where that explosion came from, though. Shooting at something in that direction. Alright, let's see. Good thing I didn't empty that. Wait. No. Stop. because there's the salvage core. What's the difference? Placing a core on a PI will temporarily disable NPC dialogue on the PI. Do not place cores on mission PIs unless you have completed the mission objectives. Alrighty then. Let's test out this PI thing then. Oh, one thing's for sure, that can go in here because it's using up a bit of ammunition. Take that. Shotgun shells are always useful. Anything else I'd want to have on my person? No, not really. All right. Not sure where to place it, but I suppose they'll do. Now, before I forget, we are going to want to put you maybe in the hover vessel. This at the moment, the big one. This one, where it's got a lot of stuff in it already. Well, let's fix that. I will hold those, I guess. All right. I'll take that. Oh, there's... You can hold those. And that. And that. Oh, a data pad. Anything else I should hold? That. Refined pentaxid. Yes. Sure. Anyway. Hover vessel. And now let's... So it'll go into the hover vessel instead of, well, me. Also going to need to see. mean, this would be so much better with... Oh, right. There is that, isn't there? Oh, what happened? Alright then, let's do this. This will be much... I could either go block by block, which would probably... Oh no. Yes, actually. Oh, you want that little thing? Because you can also, if you want to do it like quickly, I suppose you could actually doing this would... I can just use these blocks as is on the hover vessel. Oh, capital ship. Scared me. Alright. Apparently that's full. This one. Doing it this way, you'll also find all sorts of things. Maybe, depending on if they hid anything. How full is it? Not overly full. Oh, that's why it's the stairs. Actually, that makes sense. Why waste blocks on... Why waste the heavy stuff on decoration pieces when you could just use the lighter stuff on the decoration pieces? Weaker stuff that'll also be lighter. Damn it. Not down, thanks. How does it feel, Xerax? I'm going to be using your building to create my vessel. Ow! I'm gonna... Shh. Oh, you're shooting a bug. That's just in my general direction. Do you mind not shooting in my general direction? It is very disconcerting. Also, Do we want to put it in there or there first? No. Getting a little on the full side, so might end up coming back. Well, it might. Is going to be coming back to the rest of that. Oh. What are you... Wait, what is going on? Why am I... Am I caught on something? Or am I just heavy? I might just be too heavy, which hasn't happened before. What's the weight on this thing now? Statistics. General mass 437 tons. 437 tons. And my up thrust is cargo lift available minus 157. All right. What if I want to dump this for now? That would be a lot of weight off your back, right? Apparently I am needing... Boom. There it is. Wait, why? Apparently there's that word again. I am going to need to give this this ship more thrust in the downward direction, or possibly in pretty much every direction. Which means it's going to need more generators as well. And those generators are expensive. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to go on the other side of the ring. And change Looks like I was correct. Actually, now that I think about it, there's plenty of room in those legs now. Those legs can definitely, should be able to hold bigger thrusters, right? But can the CPU handle bigger thrusters? Maybe. It is going to need a bigger generator supply. Bigger supply of generators, though. Because that's a medium plasma thruster. There's a medium plasma thrusters going left and right, and those were... So are these also plasma thrusters? But I'm pretty sure those are also medium. Which would mean they're taking up 2 blocks, not 3. Which means that there and there. It could handle a large. Would have to take out some of the inside blocks to make it fit, but it could fit a large. Okay. Let's dump things in the second one. This can dismantle that and that. Can upgrade the doors later. Might need the parts of something else. No, I'll keep that. I'll keep the door. This one, those pieces in there. Oh, that can go into the other section. Along with that can also go in the other section. You, and you. Go in the other section. You there. Laser. No? Oh. That's why. Alright, base. You can get shoved in there. It didn't go through all of... No. No, it did not. Cool. Just went through a pile of the steel, which is good. Let's have a look at these. So we got these. Alright, it doesn't need any more plasma converters. It just needs more... It'll need more parts. CPU 120 versus 180, so it's a 60 more. 360 watts of energy. So it's 120 watts. No. Yes, 120 watts more. What's the thrust though? 480, 280. It's almost double. So too close to the wall. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a feeling this is going to be... This alteration is going to be a lot more efficient. CPU wise, it's going to be a lot more efficient. I didn't... Wait a minute. Well, the box is just floating around anymore. 6, let's... So 11. 11. So there was how many in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5. This should have been 15. And I only got 11. They don't disappear too much. I also did all... Gonna have to do it this side, I'm pretty sure. No? This side. Yeah. They don't... Those boxes are supposed to last a while. So where did they go? I got 20, 21 now. I think I lost a bunch. Well, I think I lost 9 somewhere. Well, that's unfortunate. I've got a few armors that I will end up selling, so I should be able to replace those. If necessary. Was I connected to something else, maybe? Still? I don't think so. Are you making more cobalt alloy? I suppose I do have plenty of cobalt at the moment. But all that salvage, I only got 2 of those each. So I had a graphite. No. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Well, this thing shouldn't need as many. See how it fares with. Wait. Inside. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, that's why. I see. No, I can't fly in there. Well, I don't want them that. That's good. There and there. Damn it. There. And we got 2 spare. Lovely. And what's the CPU like? Not the ship CPU. The base CPU. Lower. It is a little lower. And we removed 2, but they were double each. Each one was worth almost double. So the thrust capabilities should have gone up a bit as well. Statistics. What do you mean unlimited? Cargo lift available. Unlimited. It wasn't limited before. Unlimited before. What? Oh, maybe it's because it's attached, maybe? No, still unlimited. Oh well. I want to test out the... I'm going to fill this thing up. See if it can... haul over more, if it's able to handle the same load or more. That doesn't really... Unlimited. If it's unlimited, then I should be able to hold the the hover vessel and the cargo, or the cargo I wanted to get. I left my hover vessel near it. Alright, this salvage run is just a test. Because it wasn't telling me what I wanted to know before, so we're gonna test it. Once I get over there, of course. Ah, tell you, it doesn't get there any quicker. But all because the planet does tend to which rotate like you would expect it to. I'm going to need to be able to see. We are now going to try and land directly on V and Alt, I think it was. There we go. That's pretty much right. There we go. Come on, don't need you to stay on. Oh, yo. Turn you back on. Oh, wait. Can this not lift that much? Well then. Let's lighten its load and get it connected. Yo, what the heck? What are you... What's going on with this thing? Alright. What happened? Went straight into the thing for some reason. And now it's just stuck. You dummy. So why can't I see that all of a sudden? I shouldn't be seeing that. No, no, no. What are you doing? Ah. Now, you're gonna... Why does it want to go that direction for? Maybe it's... I'll turn off its compensation, whatever. Huh? What are you connecting to? I don't want you to connect to it. Now it's... Let's just keep you over here. So I can just figure out whatever's going on with this dumb thing. Huh? Okay, why is it doing that? Shouldn't be caught on anything, so what's going on? Well, now you're just caught on a rock. Well, you put yourself in this position, so what the hell are you doing? Oh. Thing's acting weird, man. Don't. Okay, let's... Still got stuff in here, alright. Oh, I forgot you had a harvester thing. Now you got nothing, so you got no excuse to be all whatevers. Bitchy and whatever. Alright. Now you got cargo, so what are you gonna tell me now? Cargo lift available. 62 tons. Yeah, fuck 'em. Screw you and your 62-ton bullshit. And we're up. This is gonna transport cargo and who knows whatever else I'm gonna need to give it. Not just a lot, but a lot more. So it went from unlimited to 62. I mean, whatever it's... what it's holding should also count. Shouldn't just be unlimited. So why are you blurring up for? I suppose there's a lot of weight, isn't there? So let's take it slow. You have to go forward a bit. That's good enough. Not the hover, we're doing this one. I'm gonna sell these and this. Which should... Do you mind not being in front of the door? And why am I... That's why. Thank you. Now I shouldn't have Radiation problems. What are you used to doing in front of the door? Like, seriously. Buy. Except you don't sell anything, you only buy things. And then the medium one should be worth a little more than that. There we go. This one would be nice. What's the difference? 250 armor. So armor's the same. Durability's a little higher. Whatever this is higher. Oh, is that just the market? I think that's just the market price or what the price of it. Its volume capacity is higher. Unlock cost. Its repairs are lower. The number of slots is improved though. By one. Hard to read that. Needs to be... Needs a scrolling ability. There was one person who had the stuff I needed. The plasma thingies, which was on planet. It was the gun dude from memory. This guy, I think. Hunter. Here it is. Yes, I was right. How much do I actually need? I got 1, 2 there. There was 2 spare. 2. Make it easier. Put my credit into the an ATM. Right. I don't have my ship with me at the moment. Galactic Information Network. Oh, you also buy sniper. I don't need to buy one. I want to sell it. It's not. He's not buying them though. Radiation storm. Lovely. Here, there it is. Sector. Back to the station. Where? There it is. This guy should buy them then, right? Right. Right. So not completely useless. Just... not that one. It's that one over there. Hova, do you have anything? No. Do you have anything else that I might want to sell? I think that's also a no. I'm gonna make the hover vessel into a harvesting thingo, however. It's going to need to handle the weight. Yo, don't do that. I'm also gonna have to up its generators, that's for damn sure. Don't do that. If I build the capital ship, then maybe I can fight that big ship over there of the Xerax 2. Ooh, gee. Actually, I'm not close enough. I'll make it easier. We want the base. Then we want to shove these in there. No. This. That's it. Come on, harvester. Even if I didn't need that many. It's good to have extra. However, I'm going to need... So its lift capability is... Well, now it says unlimited again. When it didn't... Is it because it's inside... Does it change as soon as I get outside? Now we're outside, does it change? No. Whereas if I start dumping stuff in here, for example, I hope if I'm not so far away. Let's just dump a whole pile of stuff. And the harvester, apparently it still says unlimited. Clearly it's having an effect, however. Alright, let's fill it up more, see how much. How about now? Is it still unlimited? It's because we're in space. That's why it's unlimited. We're in space, so in space won't have any effect. That sort of an effect on it. Of course it's because we're in space. Should have been so obvious. Ah. It still has an effect on other things while in space. Just that it can... It's gonna... Just while on the planet it has... Should have clicked way sooner. I am going to remove the drill. That will open up some CPU space. It's meant to be a... It's meant to only be for transport anyway. Transport and basically a whole... Wait, that was correct. That's wrong. It's only meant to be... It's not meant to be harvesting things. Only meant for transport and basically a home away from a kind of base thing where you can construct things if you need to, I suppose. It does have that capability. Yeah, 2, 4. 8, 12. 12. We don't have, but we do have 2 of. We have 2 here, so I only need to make 10. Energy regulators. That's gonna... Oh, and now you're gonna start using that. The stone, which is not really that much of a problem, I suppose. But... apparently it needs graphite, not... Needs graphite specifically, not carbon. Well, you're gonna have enough stone for that. Because we've got a ton of carbon, which means that disintegrating that's not going to make any difference at all. Let's check on the farm while we wait for that to be done. Oh. Natural stimulants didn't do what the grain does. And first, no. Oh. Base, and then it all went in here. Of course it did. You can also have mushrooms and the grain. I've put the rest in medicine, maybe. You got plenty of that. You can have the spice. We'll need more of that. You can have that. Wait a minute. You should also take that. Oh, you did it. Nice. Hopefully there's going to be enough CPU space for the for some generators. At least one more generator. Ooh. All right then. The sides don't really need them. It's mostly just the bottom that needs it. There we go. You can have the extras once I upgrade this CPU box again. Oh, you're in there already. Now, what else should the capital chip have? Oh, you don't even get the basic extension without that. Well, I'm going to want a couple of years. I'm not going to bother with the lower ones for the capital vessel. How much zirconium do we have? 100. So, and we got stathium, so let's do 2 of the advanced ones. Hang on. Let's just do 2 for now. We can always downgrade again. 50,000, 25. How much does the normal CPU give us? In terms of CPU capacity, probably not a lot. In that case, maybe it'd be better to do 2 of these. The 2 lesser ones. Gonna used up a lot of something, that's for sure though. Going to need a bunch of these. Because of that purchase, we can't build these yet, which is fine for now. .8 meganewtons. So these are going to be for the rust specifically. Forward and back for now. These are going to be for the maneuvering. Got one of these, a warp drive, definitely. Not going to give it a shield generator. Might give it later, but not now. ATM, no. Long range. It needs Symposium, so upgrade it later. What is that? Oh, but that requires gold. I'll stick with that for now. And that's the shield generator. Now that's the shield booster. So it's gonna have a shield generator. Science station. Currently a work in progress. Alright, I won't put it in then. It's the power coils. The power coils require Symposium, don't they? At least they're being used. The power coils are being used for something. I do. Oh, that's aluminium. I can make more of that stuff if necessary. Power coils. Yeah, because the power coils requires a Symposium alloy. So that's where the alloys are going to be going. How much? What's the price 5 of each in, 5 of each out. We got 35 of that. The rest of them we're fine on. It's this. Does the warp drive require power coils? No, it does require sathium, which I'm running out of ingots for. Sathium what? Sathium plates, specifically. It's hardened. If necessary, we can sacrifice the combat plating on the combat vessel for the capital ship. No shield generator. Ooh, barely enough, man. That's the mobile teleporter, which we're not gonna add. Some of this stuff is gonna have to go on later. Just need enough for the basic things. Alright, I'm going to shove this in there. In for that, we don't need those now. We can save those for later. Get pieces from that. And that and that. Which gives us more alloys back. Lovely. And some plasma. Oh yeah, that's those, of course. So we got some of those alloys back, thankfully. And some other things which will help this go faster. Help supply the capital ship. With its needs. But you also don't have a... This place doesn't have a big area of... can you afford one of these. We're gonna give this the base one of these. Wait, unless it has already. Let's check first. You have the normal one. Let's give it the improved one. The base, the improved one, that is. Maximum amount 10. Wait, you can have... more than one? And I take it this affects the range. Maybe. I mean, at least if I do it this way, then it affects the range, right? Otherwise, why would you? No. But if you have more than one, you can have them on each around the ship. Like, let's say if I have it on the space on this station, I can have them on all four corners. Because I won't need that many. I'll have build 5 of them. No, 4. I'll take the one out of the thing, move it to one corner, and then I'll spread them out. Yeah, but upgrading's expensive. It does increase the ranges depending on how you distribute them, which is what I'm planning on doing. The capital ship's not going to be big enough currently for that sort of thing, and have we run out of... We're running out of it. Almost everything. Which is good, nice, and not so nice. Okay, I might have to go down and pick up the copper from... Do I want to take... No, this one's on already. I'll take this one. It's not like I'm going to be fighting, and I'll need to be carrying copper ore back. Also, this thing is, no. Disable that. Is there anything in the base I would want to shove in there? Other than that, no. However, it does have its own bunches of thingos. Transport this one. I was doing it correctly before. I can just do it that way. And now you're full. Oh, the radiation thing is still going on, of course it is. Oh, while we're doing this, let's check its capacity statistics. How much weight can you handle? Now you can handle 411 tons. Apparently, the hover vessel plus the cargo is a little too much. Which could be a problem. And then if I keep on going with that, going in that direction, I may as well just build a damn capital ship. A capital ship that's capable of handling in-atmosphere stuff, and then have a capital ship where there's just this big moving base that just stays up in space all the time. And never leaves space. This is why I don't have it on that, because you just get that down thrust all the time. If I have it down just a little, then it's a more silent ride without thrusters going on and off all the time. Also, I should have let the booster charge. Oh well, we're here now. This time we're going to be landing almost right on top of it, not 100 meters away. Also, that thing should be not... I didn't think it would still be at 100. I have it set up to so auto miners don't allow for infinite resources, but apparently it's not working. I don't like that you have to do this, but ow, fucking God. That's not what I need. Well, now I'm cooking. I'll be starving soon. Which one? What am I suffering from? Stats. Fever. Well, none of these have fever. Do I have food here? No. There were spiders right here before, so maybe they got meat on them. So how do I not have anything for fever? Dumb spiders. Go on. Hurry up. So where did that spider go? Thank you. I'm gonna have to fix that. Now that I got the resources, I should be able to fix it. be stomach pills, can it? Seriously. Which would have been helpful for this stomach fever, but the stomach part of it. But outside of that, shouldn't be fever as well. Also, I didn't think a spider would be causing fever, but I suppose it makes sense for some spiders. I should name these fridges. So I know immediately which fridge I am wanting. Okay, this one, no. Or at least a medication fridge. Through devices. A medic. Where is the fridge? 4 fridges. Bottom one, no. There, now I'm not going to know immediately which one's the meds fridge. Well, that's not. Why did you do that for? Whatever. It's not doing it now, so let's just continue. Like falling through the floor never happened. So you were able to make everything, but you had to use stone. Okay, med ingredients. Meds. Has hangover and food poison. Which might come in handy, maybe. Create some of these. Some of these. I've got plenty of those. Hangover. Of course, the herbal tea is dehydration. What the hell? I might have of herbal tea. What? I question why it's herbal tea and not a medication thing. Oh, old blue one's organ failure. Sepsis and necrosis, organ failure, stunned. That gives you immunity to radiation. Guess I'm putting herbal tea into the medication thing. Right, why are you? Because I put you there. Drinks. What drinks do I have? I've got herbal tea there. I'm gonna move it then. Congratulations, you're getting an upgrade. Enhanced bandages. I don't really think enhanced bandages are aren't that worth it, personally. Also good, make some of these. Now while that's doing that, let's go about this. Apparently you couldn't finish. Ended up not being able to afford one of them. Because we lacked copper. Wait, is this door? It's this one. Not gonna do all 5 of them on the base, but we are going to head this way. Spread them out. I don't see why they have to be outside, though. Let's do one in that corner, one in that corner. Oh, we only have... Let's have a look outside. Maybe here. Or for now, build some... I don't need that. Don't need 100 of them. That should all just be iron, right? Yeah, it's just steel plate. That's it. Not that you... Not that we can do it on this side. Oh, I can move them down one and then do it. Where did they go? There they are. There we go. Yeah. I mean, I don't really like having it out in the open, but at the same time, I have not had any defenses on this thing in so many hours. I don't think I have to worry. But it still looks rather naked like that. Don't do that. Let's see that could. Can you use an N on a specific part? Probably not. This thing is one big building. And I haven't used N for symmetry plane on it at all. It's all been eyeball. So I could be wrong. I'm currently getting distracted with these sorts of things. I need to head off for dinner and such. Anyway, that's gonna do it for now. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Remember to look after yourselves and each other. Have a good day and a good night. Ta-ta. If this thing would hurry up, and there we go. Ta-ta. Thanks for coming.